Picture this. It's Sunday night. After a weekend filled with your best friend, Netflix, scrolling through endless reels of dogs doing weird stuff, 3 takeout orders, and enough junk food to last till next New Year's, you tell yourself, this week I'm going to get it together. Healthy food, no binge watching, early nights. Finish that assignment that's long past due. And maybe, just maybe, you're thinking of hitting the gym. Or at least Googling easy home workouts. You're full of hope and conviction. Fast forward to next weekend. And you're already knee-deep in another series. Halfway through a bag of chips. Thinking, whoops. I mean, there's always a next week, right? Spoiler alert, there is never a next week. Look, I've been there. It's like your brain is at an all-you-can-eat buffet. A place with way more calories and no nutritional value. Why is it so hard to stick to all these New Year's resolutions and goals? What's stopping us from breaking free from these habits we know don't make us feel good in the long run? Who is the culprit behind this master scheme? 1 word, 8 letters. Dopamine. So, what is dopamine? Think of dopamine as your brain's little cheerleader. It's a hormone or a chemical messenger made in your brain, and it plays a big role in your reward system. When you challenge yourself, master a new skill, or simply have a deep conversation with your best friend, your brain releases this delightful surge of dopamine. It's basically your brain's way of saying, hey, that felt great, let's do it again. This natural high encourages you to push yourself for these experiences that bring growth, connection, and fulfillment. Now, if dopamine does all this, what's the problem? See, the thing is, dopamine isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Even though it plays a big role in motivation, it can easily lead you astray if you let it chase the shortcuts, the cheap dopamine hits. The ones that come from endless social media doom scrolling, constantly staring at your stock portfolio, or impulsively adding items to your online shopping cart. I mean, we've all been there. That one last episode mindset that somehow always manages to turn into an entire season. That's an overstimulated brain. It can truly dull your sense of fulfillment and reduce your attention span. How many next weeks are we going to wait for? How much of our time are we willing to trade for these fleeting highs, leaving our real goals in the dust? What if we asked ourselves what truly fulfills us? Now, that's where the dopamine detox comes in. Now, I know dopamine detox sounds a bit like a scary cleanse, but it's not as intense as it sounds. You're not going into one vas or giving up dopamine entirely. It's just about stepping back from those easy comforts. So, how do you start a dopamine detox? Firstly, you identify the main culprits. Whether it's gaming marathons, sugary snacks, or the latest episode of that reality TV show you can't stop watching. And for a day, or a weekend if you're feeling brave, you'll put these things away. Now, let me be real. When you first do this, you might feel a bit lost. You'll stare at your bookshelf and wonder, wait, do people still read for fun? You'll look at your big bowl of salad, thinking why you're eating leaves like a cow when that samosa is just there, waiting for you. Thoughts like, what did people even do before Wi-Fi? Meditate, sit in silence like monks. Your brain is going to try to trick you back into your old habits with thoughts like, okay, one more reel won't hurt. But if you push through, something interesting happens. After those initial withdrawal symptoms, you start noticing things you usually ignore. You might find it oddly satisfying to go for a walk, cook a meal, or simply finish that last chapter of your book. You've reset your dopamine taste buds. So now, the small things feel satisfying again. The best part about a dopamine detox, after you're done with one, everything feels new again. That slice of pizza after resisting junk food. Incredible. That YouTube video that would have barely gotten a meh will have you rolling on the floor. Dopamine detox isn't a punishment. It's a reclaiming of our attention. A gentle reminder to all of us that easy isn't always better. What comes fast fades just as quickly. But the rewards of efforts are the ones that truly last. Thank you.